Adam just said that he was at, and this is funny, he said that he was at a coffee shop. And what did you do? How long were you there?
I was there for like 2.5 hours. And I tried to use the internet there. And I had to get a code to use the internet.
Yeah.
And then every 2 hours I need to go back. So middle of my work, I go back down for the next code.
You're at the same coffee shop.
Yeah.
2.5 hours.
Yeah. Is that what? Why is that a problem though?
I just think it's a long time to
It's
be
not a long time.
It's not.
It's not.
I think I saw a story where Starbucks is like starting to, kind of ask people to leave. I don't know. This is in the U.S., but they don't want people just to loiter anymore. Were you spending money? Were you buying things?
Look, I didn't need a coffee, but I bought an espresso because that's my ethics, right?
One espresso.
Is that bad?
2.5 hours.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good debate now.
Just say, I know.
It's a good debate.
Not a debate. I'm just thinking out loud. It's like you're wondering why you had to go get the Wi-Fi password for a second time.
When I was young and broke.
Now you're just young.
No.
You're saying you get the money.
No, I'm not rich, but I'm not broke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
so,
I'm
you do what you want to do with your time. If you want to be at a cafe for 6 hours, go for it. If they don't say anything.
You know what I used to do?
What?
When I was young and broke? Yeah, I'm still kind of like, I'm not rich. I'm not, but like, when I was young and broke, I used to, it sounds like I'm experienced. I used to pack lunch.
You would take your own food.
Pack lunch. I used to make my own coffee at home.
Uh-huh.
And I used to go to a cafe. I'd spend 8 hours there, 7-8 hours. When I was learning French for that month, I spent over 8 hours in a cafe every single day.
And they didn't say a word, did they? They didn't say a word.
Yeah.
You took advantage of their good nature.
That wasn't very nice of me. I mean, I would spend money every once in a while, but not every time.
Would they ask you, can we get you anything?
No.
They
I just hit in the corner upstairs.
They knew you were squatting. Yeah.
I guess, but I was really young.
Yeah.
I graduated high school from a Costa Coffee. I did. It's so true.
Was this COVID?
They had a lot of restrictions.
Uh-huh.
And so I just dropped out of high school.
Okay.
And I finished online, GED.
Fine. So you had no ceremony?
I had no ceremony.
We should do a ceremony for you. We should do a graduation ceremony.
No way we're doing that. We are doing a ceremony when I turn 21 years old.
No, that's not a ceremony. That's called a birthday party. I'm putting this down. I got a note, an ongoing note for podcast ideas.
Okay.
We have to do a.
Oh my
gosh. Hold on.
You're gonna give me a quiz.
You led me down this path. Oh, that's even better. A high school equivalency test, and then you can have a graduation. We'll bring cake. Have a graduation and test for Adam.
So this is Brent trying to put notes in his phone because he doesn't type. He just voice to text.
I hate typing. Okay. So what people really want to hear about, it's not true, is our arm wrestling today.
No, they want to hear about this. Because we haven't spoken about this. We just said watch it.
No. We haven't. Okay, so it has been 4 hours, about 4 hours.
I want a rematch.
Adam and I don't know. It was my idea.
It was your idea.
We'd have to go back to the tape and the podcast, but I thought it'd be funny. Let's see who would win in arm wrestling. I'm much older, right? You're a fighter. I just thought easily Adam's going to win this.
But you're like 33 kilos heavier.
I'm like 91, 92
Oh, never
kilos.
mind. You're like 29 kilos heavier.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think that's big.
What do you weigh?
63.
63. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. That's a big weight difference.
But
which would matter in boxing? I don't know about arm wrestling. I don't know.
I think it matters a lot in arm wrestling.
But
I'm not making excuses. I lost and I'm a big loser today. Like I thought when we started I was like, you know what? I got this.
Yeah.
I got this.
Actually, when we started,
and I got destroyed, man. You got me.
When we started, I thought, oh, I've got him. I knew from the instant because I thought if he doesn't take me right away, I'm gonna. And if you go back and watch it, go and watch the Instagram if you haven't seen it. It's dumb, but it's on Virgin Radio DXB on our Instagram. You may have to go back depending on when you listen to this. You may have to go back, but if you watch the video, you'll see as soon as Jacob let our hands go and started us, we don't move. It's just like solid.
Yeah.
And my thought was if he doesn't move me in the beginning, I'm just gonna hold it there until he gets a little tired. And if you see, I didn't really move for a while. I just kind of hung in there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I think I'm going to get him. And then it started to creep over.
Was there ever a moment while you were trying to get me where you were like,
no.
There was a moment where I held you there for a second.
Yeah. And I just thought, I'm just going to ease it over and tire him out a little bit until he just lets it go.
So you just played with me.
No. I didn't play you. Because if I would have let go, you would have won. I mean, if I would have just been like, okay, that's too much.
Yeah, but you weren't going full. You were just taking it easier.
No. I was going pretty full. But you know what? Some people go, and really push and try to do that. I didn't want to do that. I thought, one, I don't want to hurt myself. I hit a softball. Softball?
Yeah.
Huge, right?
Yeah.
Compared to like a baseball, softball is huge. I went out. There's a group of guys. They have a whole league for softball near Safa, and that's not Safa. Anyway, Al Quoz, sort of near Burj Khalifa, Al Quoz area, right in the middle.
I know. It's called, I think, Baseball United.
Yes, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Or softball. Is it baseball? No, this is softball.
Really?
Yeah.
But it was a baseball field.
I don't know. One of the teams is called the Shockers.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't tell you what that means, but you can find that out for yourself. And I kind of know a couple of the guys that do it, and they say, hey, you want to take some swings? And so they had a pitcher, just hurling. It's underhand, right? Hurling the softball. And I really got a hold of one, And I thought that thing's gone. But as soon as I hit it, I felt a feeling that I've never felt in my life.
On your shoulder?
Yeah. And it was like I could feel as I hit with the bat, my arm slightly separated just for a moment, like, and it went twing. It's just like, and I'm like, oh, it was just the worst. And I think it must be what's called rotator cuff, like injury, or
like
I don't know. But I'm like, and I took some more because I'm stupid. I batted some more, but I didn't hit as hard because I really went to town on that ball. It did not go out. It was deep center field, but it did not go out. But that was what I was concerned about most, that doing this, motion with arm wrestling could actually do that. But nothing, I feel great.
Yeah. No, you did really well. And that video is really, really cool. The whole way it was set up, I think it was really cool.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to, so I found out, and I don't know if you ever do this, but if you want to post on social media and you want to maximize your posts, you need to see when your hours are the highest. Do you know what hours you're like? When you want to find out when most people are on.
It's usually, I remember checking months ago, and for me it was like 6 to 7 p.m., like around that.
Yeah, mine is 6 to 9. Almost all the hours, 6 to 9, are all even. I think it's because a lot of people are home at that point. They got nothing better
I never
to do.
post during school hours.
Yeah,
but I probably should have reposted that video later on.
I'm gonna collaborate now because this is my time. This is my time.
You're gonna be the reason for our blow up.
Sure.
Thank you.
Let me read some of the comments from the video.
Oh yes. There's one that I liked a lot.
Let's see. Adam, got to prepare for a rematch. There's no rematch. You said on it. It's like there's no rematch. I said one time only. That's grown man strength right there. Well, that makes me feel bad. It makes me feel like you're not a grown man. You're a man. You're a 20-year-old man. You're
I'm a
young.
man, but I'm not a grown man.
Okay.
At 20 years old, I think you're still. The man's brain fully develops at 25.
Yeah. You're not. Your brain is not developed. Yeah, and I'm sure you'll get bigger and stronger as you age. Of course, we all do, right?
Yeah, we'll rematch in 5 years.
Dude, if it was me at 20 and you right now, you would have destroyed me. I was so out of shape. I 100%. I was bigger. I was still bigger than you, and probably weighed more than I do right now.
Yeah?
I was kind of fatty. Yeah,
Wow.
I was a little fatty. Brent, you okay? Such a cutie patootie. That's because I asked you if you were okay.
And I replied.
What'd you say? Oh, no, Brent, you're such a cutie patootie. Oh, I know, right? Thanks, Adam.
I also called you a cutie patootie.
Eddie from Virgin says, no chance Adam is going to win.
Yeah.
Which I don't agree with. I think you definitely had a chance.
Yeah, I think I had a chance too.
Congrats, Brent. Got to have that rematch, though. Oh, man.
Look, the people want it. The people want it. Give it a few years.
Imagine if Brent starts boxing.
See, this is my favorite comment because if you don't, you definitely know this by now. Brent does not like fighting. He doesn't like it.
I think it had a time and a place in
society,
human culture, society. Yeah,
but we're not. We're
not animals anymore. I don't think there's no need for it.
You never have an urge when you wake up in the morning. Like you never one day have an urge to just like think like,
I'd like to beat somebody up.
No, just I want to punch the wall.
No, now you have that. I think that's something we need to talk about.
No, I mean I have a boxing bag at home, and sometimes I wake up and I just want to hit it.
Now, why the aggression? Is it something about being Gen Z?
No, I mean no. I don't know. You gotta let it out. You gotta let it out. I don't know.
What is it you're letting out?
I don't know what it is. Just it's an energy that needs to go out that way.
Is your life somehow incomplete? Is there something going on?
If there's something that's incomplete, no, I feel everything's in place. I feel everything's in place at the right time. I feel this is normal. I think there's a reason why, like, men can get aggressive. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean? I mean, everyone can get aggressive, but like, there is a reason why fighting is big in every single country in the world. Fighting's a sport in every country. Like, it's innate. Like, you think about football, for example. That's the biggest sport in the world. But like, a lot of countries don't play football regularly. But every country fights. Fighting is so innate in our DNA, I feel, right? Like, it's such a primal thing. I think we should learn how to fight. And so there's an energy inside us that, you know,
we should learn how to fight. Okay, I'll walk down this path with you.
Okay, let's go back a bit.
Okay.
Do you think, because I know you don't like fighting,
yeah,
but as someone that does not like fighting, do you think you should be capable of violence as a man?
I feel like you should probably. It's tough.
Like, you could never ever want to throw a punch, but you knowing how to throw a punch, do you think that's important?
I think people overestimate the amount that they're going to be able to protect themselves if something happens. If somebody wants to rob you, if somebody wants to beat you up, or they want to be violent, they're going to do it. And like, a lot of times people think, and this is a very American thing, but the only thing that can beat a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. And people have all these fantasies that, I'm gonna have a gun on me and I'm gonna protect myself. If somebody wants to shoot you, they're gonna shoot you before you even know. And a lot of times those people that have guns, the gun ends up being used on them, or they end up shooting themselves, or something. It's just, and I know that's going down a different path, right? But it's another form of violence, right? Should you be able to protect yourself? I'm all for that. I'm more for keeping yourself healthy and being in good shape, and maybe that in turn will help you, prepare yourself if you need to run. There's different things. It's fight or flight, right?
Yeah.
Flight has much better odds of you not sustaining any injuries than fight.
I agree.
But if you have to fight, go for it. Yeah, but those things are pretty rare in life.
If you had to fight, do you think you'd stand a good chance?
I don't know. It depends on who I'm fighting.
But does that make you uncomfortable?
If I'm fighting you, apparently I got a good chance.
No, but I'm just saying, like, does that make you uncomfortable? Like, the idea of, if you had to fight, like, first of all, I want you to answer this question. Do you think would you be in a good place or position if you had to fight?
If somebody I'm always going to be a peacemaker, right? I'm going to go as far as I can to make peace.
But if it's not working,
it's going to be such a rare occurrance in life.
But if it happens,
I mean, I'd go for it. I'd let it go. I'd give it I'd give it a rip. Do
you think you'd give it a good rip?
I'd try my best. I'd give it all I had. But
do you think that would be good? That'd be good enough?
I don't know. Again, depends. This is one of those things. Like,
it depends.
Is it?
But are you comfortable with yourself?
If somebody has a gun, a knife,
forget weapons.
I'm out.
Yeah, me too.
Dude, I am a dust cloud, dude.
Even if they don't have any weapons, I'm out.
Yeah.
But like,
if I can get away, I'm gonna just get out of this situation.
I feel like because you seem pretty comfortable, that you'd at least give it a good shot if you had to. I think there are a lot of men in the world, and I was like this too, where like, if worst came to worst and I had to fight, I don't know what I would do. I wouldn't know how I would do it. I'd probably try and throw a punch.
And we never know until you're in that situation. Because it happens so fast. A lot of that stuff, it's just like, most people are not ready for a fight.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what made me uncomfortable in the past.
Right.
Now I feel no matter what happens, I'm always ready to take care of it if I need to. And I hate that. And I would never want to go there.
Yep.
And I'm not a big guy. I'm only 63 kilos. There are people 100 kilos, right? But me knowing that I can throw a punch, me knowing that I can take someone down, me knowing that I can move away, like I can dodge punch, me knowing that I'm comfortable in that zone, at least a lot more comfortable than the average person that probably doesn't know how to fight. That makes me really comfortable when I'm walking around.
Have you ever been in a fight?
Yeah.
Oh, an actual fight?
Yeah. I've been in a few fights, but not when once I learned how to fight, I didn't get into any fights ever. It's so interesting.
Because people knew that you knew how to fight?
I guess maybe it's a different aura. People sort of feel that you're confident in that.
Were these like school fights?
In school I got into a lot of fights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I did.
Huh.
And I was always a nice guy at school.
Were you ever responsible for them like starting? Like, did you ever start a fight?
No, I was never the bully, to be honest. And
Interesting.
I guess
Sounds like somebody was picking on you. Were you bullied?
I was bullied a few times in school, yeah. There was this guy that kicked me out of a group chat, and then when he kicked me out, he said...
Kicked you out of a group chat?
Yeah, I kicked you out of the group chat. And
Gen
then,
Z,
like,
man. Gen Z is way different. Yeah.
And I was like, I don't mind. But what affected me was, like, he was talking about how he was going to beat me up the next day when he kicked me out of the group chat.
Yep.
And then I found him, and we fought. And I hurt the guy. And, like... He said he was gonna fight. He didn't know how to.
So he was talking smack about you,
and then we fought.
Said he was gonna fight you. You went to find him.
Because my friends would send me the messages.
Did you preemptively fight him, or did he come ready to fight?
No, I went to him to confront him about why would he do that, you know? And then
did he throw a punch at you?
He tried to throw kicks. Yeah, he didn't throw any punches. He just tried to throw kicks.
He tried to do the foot thing. Okay.
Yeah, and then I just kept punching him, but then it got broken up, and then we both.
How old were you?
I was probably like 14, 15.
Oh, jeez.
I know, but like after I learned how to box, I never got into any fights.
I was 17. I just graduated. We were just about to graduate high school, and there was a graduation party in the middle of the country. Is this house? I didn't know whose house it was. Drove my truck there because I'm freaking hillbilly, and I had some friends with me. We go in. Everything's cool. I'm always a peacemaker, and also I was fairly well liked. But there's a lot of drunk people around. And it was late at night, and we were the new guys in a party that had been going on for quite a while. And I don't know how it happened, but somebody said, "Hey, we need to get out of here." And I was fine. I was like, "All right, let's get out." I was the driver. It's like, "Okay, if you need to go, let's go." And got out to my truck. I had just got in, and somebody, 2 or 3 guys jumped my friends, and I'm in the truck. I'm like, what is going on? And I hear one of my friends who's trying to jump in the back of my truck, in the tailgate, in the back. And one guy he falls, he pulls him down off the truck and just starts kicking my friend, like kicking. He's like holding on to the side of my truck and just kicking my friend. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what is happening? And I'm so mad, whatever it is. I open my door, which is a huge mistake. Then somebody on my side is like trying to get my door open so he can whoop my butt. And I'm like, I have to make that decision. Do I try to fight or flight? I made the decision. I pulled my door as hard as I could, got it to barely latch, and I locked it so they couldn't get in. Then they start kicking my door. And I'm like, this is my truck.
But your friend's outside.
But yeah, he's outside, and another friend is outside as well.
So you close the door instead of going out?
I'm like, what? Because I got a guy that's on the other side of the door. I'm not a fighter. I'm like, I'm in real trouble. It's like, what do I do? So I start the truck, and I'm like, get in. My other friend somehow gets the guy that's now on the ground bleeding. He gets him over the top of the truck, throws him in the back of my truck. He gets in, and he's like, drive.
You saved them, bro.
But then we got out of there. We left somebody behind that wasn't with us. I don't know if they didn't come to the truck or whatever at the end of the party or whatever, but it was just 3 of us. Like, I don't know. I got to get him because I knew he was in trouble. I had to take him to the hospital. He ended up spending like a couple of days in the hospital because he was so beat up so bad. We ended up going to the police. We knew who did it. We knew at least one. I'm not sure who the guy was that was looking at, because it was so dark outside. It was the forest. No idea who it was, but we had our suspicions, but you can't arrest a suspicion. Anyway, one of the guys got arrested, but it's like, I realized, man, I in that moment when you just don't know what's going on, I would have been in trouble.
You don't know if they have weapons. You don't know if...
Probably didn't have weapons, but I knew they were drunk, and I also knew they were certainly better fighters than me because I'm not a fighter. And they were like these, I don't know,
but doesn't like an experience like that make you want to learn how to fight? Like it would have made me
No, it made me want to avoid situations like that,
Fair.
And sometimes you can't.
But yeah, that's
But as you get older, you'll kind of sniff out, things don't seem like they're really safe right now. I think I'm gonna get out of here, because my grandmother used to say, and this is not her original, this is an old saying, but nothing good happens after midnight. So, which isn't always true. I've had some pretty cool stuff happen to me after midnight, but you got to be careful with places you've put yourself. I've been very lucky. Talking about fighting and being like abducted or being harassed, I've been all over the world. Been to a lot of interesting places. I've been to some places where people say, oh, it's dangerous. and I've never had an issue. Now, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm 6'4", 6'5", whatever it is, because I'm tall, maybe I'm a little imposing, or maybe it's just because it's overblown. And I think that's a lot of it. A lot of people say things are going to happen to you, or you got to be careful because you never know what might happen. I remember one time I was in Kenya, in Nairobi, and I went out at night, and the person at this hotel said, you shouldn't go out. I'm like, why? Because you never know what may happen. It's like, what does that even mean? Yeah, and I went out anyway. I was the only white guy. I stuck out like a sore thumb, but I wanted to walk around and check the place out, and I did, and nothing happened. And I did that a couple of times. Now, was I lucky? I don't know. But I feel like people worry a little too much about what might happen. And if you're afraid of what might happen in life, I think your life isn't going to be as fulfilled. So that's my thought about fighting.
No, I agree. Go. I agree.
And you love to travel. You love to go around.
Yeah.
Do you feel unsafe when you just walk around alone?
I will always know that something can happen, because you never know if someone has a weapon or if someone's bigger and stronger and really knows how to fight as well.
Fine.
But it gives me comfort, the idea that I'd at least give it a really good shot.
How do we get here? Oh, I know. Because you said boxing has a place.
Yeah.
Fighting has a place. Okay, you said, and we should wrap this up, but I don't want to because I want to go back to that. Do you feel like fighting, you say it's in our past, so we should just keep doing it because it's in us, it's in our culture or whatever. What about things like we used to hunt? We used to have to hunt and gather.
It's a good,
right? Should we still have to hunt? Do we need to go out and kill animals and take furs and stuff? Do you think that's necessary?
I think it's all evolved. Like hunting has become getting money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. People do it for different reasons, you're saying?
Yeah. And like fighting's become safer.
But it's also money. People are fighting for money.
Fair. It's deep. I don't know the answers, to be honest.
Okay, you're doing it for usually one of two things. Either say like a gold medal. You're trying to get the gold in the Olympics. Or you're doing it for money. You're getting paid because of the fight.
Oh, no, none of those. I don't want to be a pro boxer. I just box because I want to get a bit of, it's my outlet. And I love boxing. And I want to be able to defend myself if it came down to it.
Why can't you just punch a bag and get the same kind of release as you get from punching a person?
It's not about hurting a person. It's not that. I don't want to hurt a person.
But why is it better? Why does that release happen?
Because when you beat a person in a fight, it's assuring to yourself that you are becoming a better fighter. People can hit the bag their whole life. The second they step and actually fight a person, I've only had 3 fights, but the second they step into the ring and fight a person, that's when you really know if you're a fighter or if you can fight.
So you think being a better boxer is going to make you a better fighter in life?
Yeah.
But it's not. It's way different. A street fight and a boxing match are so different. They're like on different planets, right?
So it's so different. That's why I never want to fight in the industry. I never want to.
You're never going to do UFC style fights.
Cage fighting?
Sure.
I love cage fighting. I'm not going to say I'll never do it, but I would say I'm a good boxer.
Oh man, then I'll really yell at you. I yell at you now for boxing because I think it's just you putting yourself in unnecessary risk.
Fair. Yeah.
UFC, MMA, Muay Thai.
I would love for you to watch my fights one day.
Not a chance.
You have to. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
You have
Adam
to.
said he's got a world record attempt, and I'm very excited about this. I want to know.
Oh, yeah.
What's the world? Did you see there's a guy that I just did this story today on my show. There's a guy, he's Croatian, and he held his breath. He's got supposedly the world record for holding your breath. Now, I'm not sure. Did you see the number?
Like 29 minutes.
29 minutes, 3 seconds. Wild. If that's real, if he's not like got a little hose there, or whatever, if that is real, that's got to be some brain damage or something, right?
That's longer than dolphins.
I mean,
that's longer than dolphins.
I'm going to ask my assistant here.
Yeah. Is this
hang on. Let's see here. Hey, dude, how long can you be without oxygen before starting to get some brain damage?
Typically, the brain starts to experience damage if it goes without oxygen for about 4 to 6 minutes. After that, the risk of permanent brain damage increases significantly. It's pretty fascinating how sensitive our brains are to oxygen.
Wow. 4 to 6 minutes, dude.
I'm more blown away that you call your AI guy dude.
Well, you heard his voice.
Yeah, it's so real.
Okay, that's I don't know if that's real. I don't know. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That can't be healthy. I would like it I wish he would have taken some sort of pop quiz before and after to see if there was any damage. That's crazy. Don't do that.
Yeah, we're not going to break that record.
No.
We're going to break this one.
What do you have?
A girl that goes by the name of Marwa Rizqi. I'm saying it that way because it sounds like an Arabic name.
Okay. Well, it's Marwa. That's
yeah, but her last name. Marwa Rizqi in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. She broke the world record for the most neckties worn at once. We could break that record.
That sounds like okay.
The
how
most
many?
ties.
How many?
You don't have to. She kept it loose.
Okay, you didn't even tie them.
She didn't. She tied them, but she didn't like shoop. She didn't like shoop it up to the neck.
Well, eventually you get enough ties. You can't just shoop because you're gonna have a really thick neck. So what's the number?
360.
360. I feel like we could beat that, and the biggest barrier is guess.
Is the tie.
Where do we find 361 ties?
Is there someone listening that has 360 ties?
Okay, so you're hoping for donations.
Look, we could be... Okay, my dad probably has like 25, 30.
Okay. I might be able to make this happen.
Oh!
I know somebody in the rag business, and they get bundles and bundles and bundles of clothing from different countries around the world. And I think neckties, I'm sure they get neckties. And I bet right now, if I were to go over to their factory, it's here in Dubai, I bet I could get 500 ties. I bet. And they'd probably let us be stupid and go over there and try it. Where do you know where she lives? She's not here, is she?
She's in Quebec, Canada.
Quebec, okay.
Right. So we could be in the books. We could be in the books.
Okay.
Just an idea.
No, I love it. I love that you're researching, and I think that is feasible. And I love the idea of breaking a record. Have you ever investigated how to break a Guinness record? Because you can't just do it and show it to them. They usually have to have some kind of representative on ground. And the way you get that, it's a money thing, right?
Yeah.
Guinness takes money for records. That's really how they do business. So if you want to break a record, you pay them.
I'm looking it online.
You also, I think, have to pay for their flight and their hotel to come.
Really?
Yeah. Now, I don't know if because Dubai has so many records, there's somebody that's already on ground in Dubai, but we could research that and see if we
can do it online. You could submit evidence.
Can you? And then what? You pay them a fee?
Well, I have a friend that's broken 3 world records.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
he has the legit Guinness.
He's got 3 of them.
Certificate.
Yeah, he's broken 3 world records.
What
One of them
records?
for standing on nails the longest.
Oh jeez, how
12
long?
12 hours, 12 minutes, 12 seconds. In my backyard, he broke it.
I mean, just standing that long is hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right. Isn't
Let
it?
alone nails.
I did that for 2 hours.
Okay.
Nails. It was so painful.
I feel like the nail thing, because you ever seen a bed of nails? People laying on a bed of nails. It's a party trick.
No, but it's so painful.
It's not. It's not.
I have a nail board at my house. I will bring it. I will bring a nail board next podcast.
It depends on the kind of nails, right? I feel like because it depends on how you lay or stand or whatever. You need to maximize your area. Make sure you stand on as many nails as possible.
It's a bunch of nails on a board.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a bunch of nails on a board.
Okay.
Do you think you could stand on it?
No kidding, it's a bunch of nails. What do you think? It's one nail?
I know.
He's like, look at me.
I know, but you're saying bed of nails is different to right?
Right. It's
but
just a bunch of nails.
It is a bed of nails, but it's just for your feet.
Right.
Would you try it if I brought it?
I'll pass because I'm not into that.
You wouldn't try it?
I just feel like, I'm sure it's uncomfortable, but eventually I would think 2 hours you did it. I would think you kind of got used to it, right? It's not so much the pain, it's the time.
No, it came in waves. So the first 10 minutes was extremely painful. Then 5 minutes was cool. And then 10 minutes was extremely painful.
Why'd you do 2? Were you trying to break the record?
No, I just thought I'll do 10 more minutes. And I wasn't. He had just gotten off the board. He broken a world record. I wanted to see how long I could go.
I can't believe you didn't win this. With the kind of spirit you have, I can't believe you didn't win this arm wrestling. I really can't. Because you want to do it. You when you do something, you do it for real.
Yeah, but
That's
sometimes
crazy.
I just can't get the strength.
Anyway, what else did he break?
He broke the world record for, his name is Rami Naous, a good friend of mine. He broke the record also for the longest distance run blindfolded barefoot.
Okay, but not on nails. He's just running.
No.
Okay,
on nails.
blindfold, running barefoot.
Yeah, I think that's how it is. Yeah.
And how far did he go?
He did a marathon.
A full marathon?
Full marathon, blindfolded and barefoot.
Was he alone or did somebody help him?
Yeah, two people.
Somebody
next
had
to
to direct him, right?
Yeah, two people.
They had
next
to,
him.
yeah.
Dubai, he did it in the Dubai Marathon, I think.
Huh.
And then he broke
What
another.
was his time? Do you remember?
No, he had one more record for the longest distance run barefoot, which is 100 kilometers.
Longest distance
run barefoot.
Barefoot. Oh, 100 kilometers.
Yeah, he did 100 kilometers barefoot in Lebanon.
I'll bet he had the dirtiest feet when I was
yeah. But his feet are so tough now. They're like triple or quadruple like thick.
Yeah.
They're so thick. He can run on glass like no problem. Yeah. But anyway,
could you do coals? Has he ever tried hot coals?
Yeah.
You ever see those guys?
Yeah, I see him. He can do them.
Really?
But yeah, I'll call him and I'll ask him the process for a world record and I'll see how feasible it is.
Okay.
And then
see if we can get an official to do it because I think that's 360.
But you know what? And if it's expensive, what we can do is I can keep investing your money once we go back into this and I'll make.
Are we doing that again? Or are we gonna do investments?
No, not anytime soon because the market's up.
Yeah,
I'll tell you when to give me back your money.
All right. By the way, Adam did. Very nice. Adam did send me the money. I got the money. Yeah. I learned that Adam has he's got a couple middle names. One's J, Adam J.
Yeah.
So thank you.
What's the second?
I can't remember. It's different.
Kamal.
Well,
that's my last name is Kamaluddin.
Okay.
It's Arabic.
Oh, interesting. So it's not Adin. It's Kamaluddin.
And you know, when I first got on the radio, Chris said, I said, hey, it's Adam Kamaluddin on the radio. Then Chris goes, Adam Adin is with us, and I was like, I'm just gonna say Adam Adin.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so Chris Fade.
So he named you.
Chris Fade, sort of. Yeah, he named it. Like he just said it. He didn't even tell. He just said it, and I was like, I like that.
Adam Adin. It does flow.
Yeah, it's better than Adam Kamaluddin.
It does. Yeah, it sounds like a hyphenate.
Yeah,
like
Adam Adin. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Kamaluddin is 2 words, but it's one.
My brother-in-law, my wife's brother, is Adam J.
So me and him have the same first name.
Isn't that funny?
I mean, my second name is Jay.
Yeah.
And I don't know where I got it from. My dad just said, I'm going to give you 2 names. You pick which one you like.
Oh, wow.
And he said, Adam J.
He let you choose.
He said, your second name is Jay. He said, I like the name Jay too.
If you could go back and rename yourself, like if you could give yourself a new first name, would you change it?
No.
No, you're happy with Adam.
I'm very happy. I don't know why. When I grew up, my parents made me so proud of it. They said Adam was the first man. And they made me so proud of it. And I was just like, okay, I like this name. But another cool name I could probably pick is like Brent's a very nice name.
Do you think so?
I really like the name Brent.
I've never really been fond of it. I feel like it's the
Tyler's a very nice name. I like the name
whitest
Tyler.
white guy name.
Tyler's a nice name.
Tyler.
I like the name Tyler.
Interesting. Do you know Tyler?
I know a few Tylers, but I just like the name. Yeah.
I got to pick my last name for radio. They told me you need to pick a last name. I'm like, but I've always just been Brent. In LA, I was just Brent. Indiana before LA, Brent. And then they
What made you choose Black?
I wanted something because my real last name is a B. My last name starts with B, so I wanted the alliteration.
But you already. But why didn't you keep it Brent Burkhoff?
It's just, exactly why. It's like that doesn't really sound.
Yeah, Brent Black is so slick.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's not too cool. I feel like it was just cool enough. And I wanted the B, the double B, so Brent Black. That's just what. But yeah, I came here and they're like, well, everybody else has a last name. You have to have a last name. I'm like, really? Okay. Because I thought I was Beyonce. Apparently not. I had to have a last name. So.
Yeah.
All right. That's a lot. What is it? We're like 34 minutes.
We spoke a lot about the fighting.
I know. It's because I'm trying to talk you out of it. All right. I guess that's it. I still want to talk about 7 shawarmas and 7 Emirates in 7 hours.
Yeah.
I want to do that. I thought maybe this weekend, but there may be an issue with getting a videographer because I want to do it. And
do you want to do it this weekend?
Documentary.
I'm in for this weekend.
We would have to film ourselves, and I'd rather have. Could you ask Nirav? Not right now. Well, maybe. Yeah. See if he answers in the next 60 seconds. Is he available Sunday? Is he available Sunday for 7 shawarmas, 7 Emirates, 7 hours?
Nito, my brother.
Oh, you're just giving him a voice note?
Yeah. Could you join us on Sunday because we are we want to get 7 Emirates. We're gonna go to 7 Emirates, 7 different shawarmas. We'll get you a shawarma as well in each Emirate if you want. Let me know if you can join me and Brent on Sunday.
You just offered him shawarmas. That's it? Free shawarmas for your day. Wow.
Yeah, and he gets to hang out.
Wow. And he gets to hang out.
I love you, bro. Let me know
Oh
if
my
you
gosh.
can come. We want to do a nice video. See you soon, bro.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Also, for the next podcast we do,
Yes.
I feel like we spend our money very differently.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We spend it very differently, and I am very curious to see how you spend it. I'm gonna get my whole month of August
Okay.
of what I spent my money on. I'm gonna do a whole financial money check on my month to see if I'm doing okay.
What do you mean? Like what you're spending it on?
What I'm spending it on, the percentage of where my money goes, and the percentage of how much comes in.
Okay.
To see if I'm if I'm being responsible
All right.
as a 20-year-old,
Okay.
and I want to see the same for you.
Interesting. Yeah. I'll bet you're more responsible than I am.
Think so? Really?
Because when I was 20, I was as irresponsible as you could probably be.
But what makes you think I would be more responsible?
Because you just seem like a responsible person.
I appreciate
You're very mature. You know?
I'm very immature?
No, you're very mature.
Oh, I thought you said immature.
No, mostly mature.
Thanks,
Surprisingly mature. I mean, and I wonder where that comes from. Have you ever been poor?
We've been through, I mean, I've always been middle class, but there were years of my life where my family and I were just going through it. Couldn't pay for school sometimes, and just had to go to Lebanon, things like that. But
Because it was cheaper in Lebanon.
I mean, I don't know the reason. I know, I mean, I don't know the exact, I should ask my parents this, but I know there were times where we were tight.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we would never say anything. No one would ever know. But we were some moments we were tight, you know?
You celebrate Christmas?
I
or
was
no?
never, yeah.
You celebrate Christmas? Was there ever a time, and this is one way I knew that we were not doing well, is the Christmas gifts, right? Was there ever a time where there was no gifts?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But we were at that point, we were no longer kids.
Yeah.
So we sort of didn't expect gifts.
Yeah. Okay.
Because as you get older, gifts get more and more expensive.
Yeah.
You know,
course.
when you get 15, 16, you start to, those little toys don't do it anymore, and you need electronics and stuff.
It's funny you say that because when I think it was my either 15th or 16th, I got a bag of jelly beans under the tree. That was it. I know, but I knew it was rough. I knew we had no money, and and it almost hurt me more that they got me anything. I would have rather had nothing, but it was so sweet because they were like, "We want to wrap you something up." So okay, the reason I bring that up is because I feel like being poor makes you grow up fast, and it makes you realize some things.
Well,
about
I don't know
life.
if I was dirt poor ever, but I was independent for a long time.
Well, that's good.
So my dad, there became an age where I just stopped asking my dad for money. I think it was 16.
Yeah.
And so I would walk dogs in my
Asking
neighborhood.
your dad for money.
Yeah,
you would actually ask your dad for money.
I would just say I remember when I was really young.
I don't know what that's like.
I used to I used to be 14, and I want to go to the mall with my friends, and I wanted money for food, and I tell my dad, and then it got to a point where I was 15 and a half, 16, where I just sort of walking dogs in my neighborhood. Because I just didn't want to ask him anymore.
Started making it for yourself.
I read a book, and the book said something like, as a man to really be a man, you need to just take full ownership.
Yeah.
And I'm still but I'm still living with my dad and my brothers.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm not fully.
Well, I mean, you're
ownership.
20. You can do that. I moved out at 17, but I came back 2 summers to work so I could make money because I knew at the time I could make more money back in my hometown rather than my
Doing
university. What? Oh God, I was doing one summer I worked 3 different jobs. I was a foundry, an aluminum foundry, where they made rims for cars. It was so hot. It was more than Dubai hot in this place, working every day because it was, a foundry. They melt, in this case, aluminum, poured it into a mold, and then it became a rim for a car.
That was what you were doing?
That was my daytime job. And then I went from there, cleaned up because it was so sweaty and hot, cleaned up and went and opened a movie theater. I would open movie theaters, and I'd be there for concessions and selling tickets at a movie theater. And then some nights I would then go to the Walmart.
No, you were.
Yeah, at
3 jobs?
midnight after it closed, because when they closed, they're kind of 24 hours now. But then I would stock shelves at a Walmart. And I was killing myself. 3 jobs.
Were you making good money though?
No, because it was I'm sure the aluminum foundry paid the best, probably $10 an hour, but then Walmart and the movie theater were probably both close to minimum wage, which at the time was like maybe $6 an hour or something like that. It was just not good money, but I was working a lot of hours. So for me, yeah, it was good, so I'd have money, for university when I went back, So anyway, off the topic, I'm excited for this. Let's see our budgeting.
Yeah, let's see now.
For the month of what, August?
If we're poor this month.
Okay, so how much money in, how much money out, and what you're spending it on.
Yeah, I just
You're
want to
going
know.
to be blown away by the junk that I buy.
But you seem at least a bit responsible.
I'm not. I'm only responsible because I make enough that I can buy this much junk. So.
Alrighty.
All right. That's it. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Anything to plug?
No. I wanted to plug that. A few more things, but I wanted to plug that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got any jobs? You got any big jobs coming up? Because I know you had a hosting gig.
Yeah, I got a few things coming up.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you. All right.
So, but we'll talk about it in the money podcast.
See you next Thursday. Tell your friends about this. Tell your friends about I'm Not Your Dad because I think it's a quality podcast.
Yes.
All right.
Because he's not my dad.